Hello, my name is Olivia Cook. Welcome to Girls in Manufacturing Day. Our guest speaker is Angelina Napoleon, a 2023 Allegheny Limestone graduate and the daughter of CA-DIDI President Chris Napoleon. Angelina is a world-class track athlete who runs collegiately at NC State. She finished third at 2025 NCAA Outdoor Championships in the steeplechase, won an NCAA cross-country championship last November, and competed at the World Track Championships in Tokyo last fall, where she was the highest finishing American in the steeplechase. Welcome, Angelina.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and hopefully I can speak some good words of wisdom to keep all of the women in STEM and just girls in general motivated with all their goals.
Yeah. So, how did running become your passion, and how did you get to the level that you're at?
Running in like anything else, when you have a goal and you work towards it, um, you grow very passionate for it. And there's lots of ups and downs. With it, but I think that's what grew me even closer to the sport in general.
Mhm.
Were the ups and downs, not everything's great all the time and easy. There are a lot of downs and doubts, but with that being said, it's always worth it. The hard work always pays off. And like my story and how I really got into running, started at a young age. I started running when I was in seventh grade, just at modified and just did it for fun. No pressure, nothing serious. And to be honest with you, I really didn't start taking it seriously till I was probably a junior in high school, is when things started to kind of like get a little bit more serious. Like I said, it was about just enjoying the experience and then seeing how far I could push myself. That's what really drew me to the sport is it was a way to push myself more than anything I'd ever done in my life, and I value that to this day. So,
And how did you keep your confidence when things got difficult?
that's a really good question because holding your confidence when uh things are tough is not easy. It is really easy to doubt yourself. Actually, just today I had a workout and it did not go how I wanted it to go.
Mhm.
And it's frustrating because you always want to go down this road that like what are you doing this for and whatever, but you have to come back to the roots. And my roots are again like my passion and my love for the sport. It comes back to I love it how running makes me feel. And I love how it challenges me. Uh, and not everything's going to be perfect all the time. That's why we choose to do hard things, is not for all the times that we win, but for the learning in the losses. You can either win or you can learn. And off of my losses, I always choose to learn. And I think that's kind of how I always regain my confidence is I learn off of it and I know how I can achieve and grow off of any failures that I ever have.
That's really good. And if there's one message that you could leave any girl today with, what would that be?
I think my biggest thing, and even for me, I have to repeat this to myself all the time, is just stay consistent. And don't compare yourself to other people. I think that's the biggest thing is stay in your own lane. It's really easy when you're doing something kind of off the beaten path, and you're kind of doing your own thing to when things go wrong, you're like, oh, I should just go and do what everybody else does because that's how it works for everybody else. But
Mhm.
stay true to yourself and stay true to knowing what works for you. And that may take a little longer than other people. That may be really a lot faster than other people. That may take different forms. Specifically in running, all of the girls on my team, we train extremely different. And almost every single time we line up to get on the line, we almost all run the exact same time. which is we laugh about it all the time because we all train so different. But we usually get around the same result. And I think that kind of holds true in life and in anything you do. Stay true and stay consistent in what you're doing, and it'll lead you to your goals.
Mhm.
Where people start to fall short is they start comparing themselves, then they're not consistent with what even everybody else is doing. They're so wrapped up in everything that they're not even consistent in what they want to do. Um, and for me, that comes down to staying consistent in training and recovery and everything like that. But you can use it in anything in life. Stay in your own lane and be consistent.
Thank you so much for being on today and inspiring not only the girls, but really anyone listening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
good luck with your outdoor season. That's coming up here,
Yeah, thank
right?
you. Thank you for having me.
Mhm.
And have a happy Girls in Manufacturing Day.